Hi everyone, I'm Pooja Darade from Leisurebyte and I'm here with Modern Love Mumbai's team, Baai. Hi Pratik, hello Talat sir and hello Ranveer.
Hi.
The trailer has received an amazing response, like grand, obviously it was grand announcement, different stories and a city like Mumbai jahan pe love is in every corner. So did you expect such kind of great response and people's response? What was your reaction to the story, to people's reaction to the trailer, and when Hansal sir narrated the story to you?
So when I was narrated this story, I immediately felt connected to the emotion and the story, and I said yes. When the trailer was launched and the way people reacted everywhere, whatever reaction that I saw online also, somewhere I felt that it was supposed to be that way because it's all about love. और लव स्टोरीज़ का जो मामला है ना, लव स्टोरी का प्यार कभी ख़त्म ही नहीं हुआ है। और मतलब हमारे देश में तो लव स्टोरी की बात करोगे तो मतलब वो अभी हज़ारों सालों तक भी लोग उसको एंजॉय करेंगे ही करेंगे।
मैं सॉरी, मैं समझा आप बात कर रहे थे। हाँ, मैं तो इसमें जब मुझे अप्रोच किया गया, एक ऑनलाइन सुनाई गई और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात ये थी कि डायरेक्टर कौन थे, वो हंसल थे। हंसल के बारे में जानता था मैं, बहुत ही सेंसिटिव डायरेक्टर है और बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हमारा एक म्यूज़िकल रिश्ता भी है, वो म्यूज़िक में बहुत हैं, गाते भी हैं। तो मैंने कहा चलो डन। मैंने बाद में बाकी की बातें बाद में हुई, आई सेड आई एम गोइंग टू डू दिस, और फिर कैरेक्टर दिखाया गया, वो बात की बात है। बट आई एक्सेप्टेड दिस ऑन जस्ट दैट द डायरेक्टर वॉज हंसल मेहता एंड आई सेड इट्स गोइंग टू बी फाइन बिकॉज वो सेंसिटिव आदमी है।
What was your reaction to the trailer? People's reaction to the trailer and the story?
No, it's been fantastic. I think the emotion has come through. वो जो एक अहम हिस्सा था कि love needs to come through beyond the characters, beyond different stories, and I think in the trailer that's what everybody's saying. It's laden with love. So the emotion has come through, and that I think gives us hope that people would be able to look at the stories beyond stereotypes and beyond prejudgments.
वो जो ट्रेलर में मैंने थप्पड़ मारा ना, वो उसमें भी बहुत प्यार था। प्यार का थप्पड़ था वो।
हाँ, मतलब I think that's like that what I was going to ask you that because for such characters it is very important कि elders का they accept and support. Not everyone needs it but yeah, people need it.
नहीं, वो कहानी का वो ऐसा वो एक पहलू है, इट्स स्टेज। बट मैं जो कह रहा हूँ, मेरी ये टेक अभी मुझे आ रहा है कि अगर बुजुर्ग से आप थप्पड़ भी खाएं तो उसमें भी एक प्यार होता है। आजकल दौर बदल गया है, लेकिन हमारे ज़माने में बड़ों की डांटनी जो है, हम कहते थे कि अगर कोई रिश्ता है तो ही कोई डांटेगा, नहीं तो रिश्ता नहीं है तो फिर क्यों करेगा। तो वो एक ये मेरे बेटे का रोल कर रहे हैं, मैं इनके वालिद का रोल कर रहा हूँ, और हमारा एक वो है टेंशन है किसी वजह, जो भी है, मैं आप देखेंगे, मैं ज़्यादा नहीं कहूँगा उसके बारे में, और ये वजह है टेंशन की। बट जो किरदार मुझे दिया गया है, इट्स कम आउट वेल एंड एवरीबॉडी, इट्स मेरे ख्याल सेट पर बहुत ही रिलैक्स है, मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया।
And Pratik, the character playing this queer character, very few male actors in the Indian film industry, they have played it. And what made you say yes? Like, what was your approach, and what different do you think you are offering, to the audience?
See, for the larger audience, I guess they have not seen me performing something like this from whatever that I've done last. So that was one major thing that I always wanted to try and give different characters with different emotions, and complex human emotions have always attracted me as an actor, and my job as an actor is to create different characters. So there is no special treatment that I have given to this particular character of Manzar Ali that I am performing in Baai. It is for me a new Pratik that I am finding in myself also, because every time that I create characters, something of something within me also changes.
Right.
So that's the try that I've done.
I actually had a follow-up question to that also, that you have worked with Hansal sir before and it was like an outstanding response it received, and this is something else. So while working on this story on a very sensitive topic, because representation has to be good for this, What did you discover about Hansal as a director? Because he has done Aligarh, but for you, you're seeing him like your collaboration is for the first time on a story like this. So आपने क्या उनके बारे में discover किया, and what did you learn about yourself as an actor?
So first time when I worked with him, I felt that he's very simple, and his approach towards the storytelling is very genuine and pure. He just goes by the feel of it, and he wants to capture that correct first emotion. And that's the reason he doesn't even take multiple retakes. He has a very organic process of shooting. He, as far as possible for the scene, he goes chronologically, in order, so that he starts from the beginning of the scene, and that's when he explores the scene as he progresses. This is what I had observed when I worked with him first. Second time when I worked with him on Baai now, it reinstated my understanding earlier that he is absolutely very simple. There are no complex understanding of making it simple. He thinks this way, and that's his genuine personality that gets reflected in whatever work that he does.
Right.
So that's brilliant, and I mean, I am a fan of simplicity. I look for simplicities in everything that I do or everything that I see also. So this is where we gel very well.
And what did you learn about yourself, like as an actor, how far you can go and how versatile you can be?
So less is more is one thing that that again got reinstated in my mind. This is true. Less is more. Always less is more. So जितना internalize आप किसी चीज़ को करते हो, कैमरे में उतना ही बड़ा दिखता है. And this is because as the camera comes closer to you, you have to go inside. And this is what I felt in performing this character also, because it is so much internal, and it's a short format. So not that everything is put in words, everything has a script, everything has to be spoken. It is a lot of things is to be felt. So if I feel it, audience will feel it. So is the internalization of the entire journey of Manzu's character has taught me a lot of things. Yeah.
And Ranveer, you have been in front of the camera before, but that was you as a judge, or you cook because you're a chef. Why did you choose this particular story or this to show that okay, you can act? What is it that you loved so much about the character and the story?
I think first reason was Hansal sir, of course. There was a lot of trust in his storytelling and in his passion for food. And when he said that love for food is central to what I'm trying to do, and I'm looking for genuine love for food in Rajveer's character, you knew that he wasn't kidding, because he loves food as much. That was one of the reasons. The second reason was I just felt it was a good time to be able to say something without really having to say it. जब आप रणवीर ब्रार बन के कहते हो तो फिर वो प्रोजेक्शन हो जाता है, वो ज्ञान हो जाता है, भाषण हो जाता है. लेकिन अगर आप किसी चरित्र में रह के कह रहे हो तो वो एक बात लहजे में निकल जाती है. तो ये जो तरीका है बात कहने का, I just felt इस बात को कहने का तरीका अच्छा.
And like you said, food it's in itself is a language of love. But usually हमने movies में, shows में देखा है कि it's always between heterosexual couples. They are cooking, they are feeding each other. Even though हमने देखी है ऐसी तरह की homosexual love stories, this part is not that explored. These are small things, very normal things in cooking food with your partner, irrespective of the gender, everything. But I think in this, as it's seen in the trailer, this is highlighted. So what was your reaction to it, and do we get to see you cooking?
Oh yeah. You get to see me cooking a lot. That's to answer the second question first. दूसरा खाना जो है वो जब आप खाना साथ में बनाते हैं तो वैसे भी आपकी रूहें जुड़ जाती हैं. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आप दादी के साथ बना रहे हो, माँ के साथ बना रहे हो, किसी के साथ भी बना रहे हो. I think when you cook together, क्या होता है ना, how do we connect? We connect through our senses. When are our senses most awake? When we are around art. Food is the only art that actually stimulates all senses. आप खा भी सकते हैं उसको, वरना आप पेंटिंग देख सकते हैं ना, 4 सेंसेस तक जाते हैं, 5 तक नहीं जा पाते. खाना एक ऐसा आर्ट है जो 5 सेंसेस स्टिमुलेट करता है. तो जब आपके आप सेंसोरियली अवेयर होते हैं और किसी के अराउंड है जो सेंसोरियली अवेयर है, वो कनेक्ट जो है वो टाइमलेस है, चाहे वो दादा दादी का है, चाहे वो माँ बेटे का है, चाहे वो सास बहू का है, चाहे वो कपल का है, चाहे वो दोस्तों का है. You know, I think that is what that's the texture that makes people around food look good.
And you know, it's modern love Mumbai, but you know, compared to a lot, I'm talking about queer love stories. Mumbai mein people are comparatively accepting, or they have that thinking, you know, love is love and you don't have to differentiate. But when we talk about towns and other cities and villages, wahan pe it's not there. We cannot deny the reality. There is still struggle. So what do you think, how is your story going to, like, Mumbai ke logon pe impact hoga hi, but how do you think your story is going to make them empathize, or not accept is a wrong word, but you know, to understand that yes, they are just like us, choices alag hai, but they are just like us, and it's time that maybe not entirely but in some way ki accept karo. How do you think it will create that
Can I say
impact?
something here? When you make a story, it doesn't necessarily mean that you make it to एक मुहिम तो नहीं है, कैंपेन तो नहीं है, ये करना है, एक्सेप्ट करवाओ. भाई अगर आपको पसंद है देखो, नहीं पसंद है मत देखो. It is nothing के you know there is a campaign. So basically it's a story. Story मतलब with real characters in the sense जो characters हैं उनके emotions हैं. तो जो भी है अगर आपको पसंद नहीं है मत देखें, जिस देखना है देखिए. That's what I believe in. It's not के एक कैंपेन अब शुरू किया कि भाई अब करना है तो ये इस आगे ले जाना है.
Yeah, so he is right when he says that it's not a well thought campaign कि हमें इस topic पे बात करनी है इसलिए. It is just the other shade of love. And to answer your question is that, see, storytelling is the strongest medium of communication. बचपन में भी हमने जब दादा दादी की कहानियाँ सुनी हैं तो वो कहानियाँ जितनी भी हमने सुनी है, पंचतंत्र की कहानी सुनी, हमें वो भालू और शेर की कहानी से जीवन के पाठ मिले. तो कहीं ना कहीं any story will make you think. So if this makes people think, it is good for the society also. And every story, every cinema, every play, every song, every music, every poem, everything is there. So any art form will make you think that why, how.
Yeah. Ranveer, you want to say something?
No, I just want to say that we are, you know, we were playing a sexuality that we're not, and at the sets on the shoot, we felt it, right? And that's what we came back with. And if we felt it, we're pretty sure the camera doesn't lie. Everybody's going to feel it, and that's the objective.
That's the objective, yeah.
तो वहीं पे खत्म हो जाती है.
That's why, you know, I found a very beautiful comment under the trailer. I'll read it. To see the love stories like the queer and the Northeast ones really makes me tear up. That's the representation we need right now. The stories which were never explored before much. Finally, we can see ourselves, we feel seen. What do you have to say about this?
That is so good. It's a good feeling, yeah. That it is reaching out to people's heart. It is touching their heart, and see, with each and every emotion that we've tried to portray, we want it to be translated in its true sense, so that it touches people's heart. And if this is the comment, if this is what people felt, I guess most of our job is done.
See, the point here is that इनका character है, इनका character है, मेरा character है, जो भी और भी characters है भाई. If everybody, you know, they connect to that character, like मेरा character जो है, बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो will connect with that character. Maybe they'll say yes, ये सही है. कुछ कहेंगे कि ये गलत है, ये सही है, कोई गलत. मतलब it's not judging. Basically, we are playing characters, and it's a story being very sensitively portrayed by the director. That's it. And if it is connecting to people, people are liking it. That's the whole objective.
Lovely.
I actually like that comment. So like I'll ask you, what do you have to say about the comment?
No, I think it's fascinating. I think बहुत बड़े-बड़े शब्द हैं, inclusivity और ये सब. और मुझे लगता है कि सिर्फ एक किस्म के लोग ही नहीं, हर किस्म के लोग अपने आप को इस कहानी में देखेंगे. और वो जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई डोंट वांट टू स्ट्रेस इट लाइक दैट. इसमें एक दादी और पोते का प्यार, एक बाप और बेटे की टेंशन, एक माँ और बेटे का एक्सेप्टेंस का कर्व, you know. So a lot of people will see themselves in the story because it's love overall.
Yeah.
So and that's how I'd like to look at it.
Thank you so much and all the best for you.
Thank you very much.